So in this short video, we're going to be talking about booking appointments and keeping everything organized, right? As you know, booking calls can be a little bit disorganized, but having an automation that kind of automates the whole organizing part of the booking the call. So, if you don't know me, my name is Mula. I run an AI automation firm called Regic Solutions. We build and implement AI powered automation systems that help lawyers save time and make more money in the long run, right? So, with that being said, let's hop on this computer and I'll show you my screen where this automation, I actually found it on make.com. They have templates that you could use to kind of get started. So, with that being said, let me share my screen real quick and I'll show you. So as you can see, this is the automation. It basically, to summarize it, it adds or updates records in Airtable from newly created, updated, or canceled events in Calendly, right? So every single time somebody books an appointment or cancels an appointment, you and your team get informed. That way you guys stay organized, right? So as you can see over here, it starts with Calendly, right? As you can see over here, it starts with Calendly. It watches for any booked appointments that's booked, right? Obviously, when you create a Calendly event, they'll enter all their information in there, and then after that, they book a call, right? So after that, it goes to the router, right? Ignore the twitching thing. I don't know what happened, but it goes to the router, right? The router means just basically it separates depending on what happened at the Calendly, right? So if the prospect booked a call with you, then it just creates a record on Airtable. Airtable just acts like a CRM. So whether you use HubSpot, Salesforce, Google Sheets, it just works the same, right? After that booked appointment is created, it stores the lead information in Airtable and then sends you a message, you and your team, a message on Slack, right? But if on the other hand, if the prospect canceled an appointment, something happened, there was an emergency, or you canceled it because the lead wasn't qualified, the automation kicks in and takes that canceled appointment, updates, searches the Airtable records, because obviously if they booked an appointment, then it already created a record in Airtable. But since now the lead canceled the appointment, since the lead canceled the appointment, it will search the Airtable records to find the lead name and then updates the records saying that this lead canceled their appointment, and then again updates you and your team via Slack, right? So with this automation, once I start booking appointments and getting more leads through my pipeline, this automation, I'll turn it on and it will help me kind of stay organized, like I said, because again, I'm going to be working it's going to be working too fast, and just being a one-man team or a 2-3 people team, it makes it a little bit easier to kind of like organize each lead that's coming in. So Calendly just handles all the appointment booking. It makes it super easier to collect data. So first name, last name, email, and basic information that we need to learn about the prospect, right? And then after that, we store it safely in our Airtable or any other CRM that we choose in the future, and then integrate it with Slack, right? So like I said, make.com, I prefer make.com because it kind of helps me, like I said, visualize it, and also connects to most of the apps that I plan to use, right? Obviously, I'll interchange both Make and Zapier, and then kind of just use both of them to my advantage once I start getting new clients, and then hopefully everything goes smooth. So with this automation, like I said, it just helps me make things a little bit easier when it comes to scheduling and keeping everything organized for my appointments that I'll book in the future. Lawyers can also use this automation as well. Again, it just depends on what communication software they use internally, and then also just again how they schedule their calls. But I think most lawyers use Calendly because again it's much easier to just book appointments using Calendly, because the interface makes it easier for the prospect to just fill out the form, pick a time that they're available, and then they're automatically added to a lawyer's calendar, right? Or law firm staff, whatever. So there's another automation that could also be built after this, where it focuses more on following up and also reminding prospects that scheduled their call um, about the appointment, right? So instead of just booking a call and then the prospect forgetting, the another automation that could be built is where you're sending them personalized emails or text, just reminding them like, hey, just a reminder, in 24 hours you have a consultation with JCP law firm, whatever, right? So if you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section down below. Or if you'd like to see new automations on the channel, just let me know by commenting down below this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.